This video, I'll compare OFX and Wise. We will look at the differences between how they work, what are their fees, what are their exchange rates, and how many currencies are available. So by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding which one is the better option for you. Since 1998, people have trusted OFX as a reliable solution for a money transfer service. The company is based in Sydney and has transferred over 100 billion for customers in the past 20 years. They offer exchanges in over 55 currencies and have more than 1 million customers globally. Wise was established in London in 2011 and originally was called TransferWise. It serves over 10 million customers and processes $6 billion in transfers every month and offers services in over 55 currencies. Plus, Wise offers a multi-currency account and a debit card as an option for everyone who wants to send and receive money from around the world. When compared to regular banks and money transfer companies, Wise and OFX are better options for transferring money abroad, as both offers cheaper rates and faster transfer speeds than regular banks. It might be difficult to choose between the two. To clear things out, let's put them side by side and see what sets them apart. OFX versus Wise. How do they work? To start with OFX or Wise, you'll need to set up a free account and enter your email and password credentials. You can do this as part of your first transfer, which is nice and convenient. However, with Wise, you can also log in using your Google, Facebook, or Apple accounts. To transfer funds with OFX, go to the site and log in. From there, you enter the amount of your transfer. You can put funds into an OFX account for transfer or link your bank account for a direct transfer where OFX pulls the funds. Then, OFX will convert the currency and route it to a recipient who receives the money via bank transfer. With Wise, just use the app or the website and select your currencies and how much money to send. Wise will then break down the rates and fees for the transfer. Transparency. After review and confirmation, the money will pull from your account and move to the recipient. Plus, Wise also offers the option to transfer money to a multi-currency account. From there, you can reroute funds in over 50 currencies, and you can also convert money between currencies within the accounts. OFX and Wise. What are the fees? While OFX has no fees on transfers, third-party banks may deduct extra fees, and the recipient may get less money as a result. The problem with this is that you also won't be able to know in advance how much do you need to end up paying for an international money transfer. In comparison, Wise charges a small, transparent fee for every transfer, and you will always see the exact amount you paid before. What are the exchange rates? While it's true that OFX itself doesn't charge transfer fees, remember that fees can come in tricky ways. That's why it's important to differentiate between the mid-market exchange rate versus the retail exchange rate OFX use. With every transfer, based on the amount and how often you transfer, OFX charges a margin above the mid-market rate, and this is their customer or retail rates. Wise always uses the mid-market rate for any transfer. No matter the amount or how often you transfer funds, Wise will still transfer at the same rate with no markup. Let's take a look at an example, but before we do, keep in mind that you have to send a minimum of $1,000 when using OFX. On the other hand, Wise has no limit. You can even transfer $1 if you wish so. So for a fair comparison, we'll look at a transfer of $1,000 to a friend in Europe. Here you can see that the transfer fee with OFX is going to be $0 and with Wise is going to be $10.41. Now, Wise uses a mid-market rate, whereas OFX uses an OFX customer rate. So when sending with OFX, the amount that your friend will receive is €821.90, whereas with Wise, your friend is going to receive €833.64. With Wise, your friend would receive almost €12 more from you, and you needn't send them a minimum of $1,000. Plus, with Wise, you can have access to a multi-currency account and a debit card you can use anywhere you travel. How many currencies are available? Officially, both Wise and OFX state that they offer 55 currencies out of the 180 currencies available around the globe. So both companies offer a comprehensive list that will continue to grow over time. Is OFX a legitimate company? Yes, OFX is registered in the US as a money service business and with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network under the US Department of Treasury. Is Wise really cheap? As you can see from the previous example, Wise can be cheaper and also a lot more transparent. Each transfer, Wise offers their fees calculator, which shows all the fees as well as the mid-market rate offered for the transfer. You know exactly how much you're sending, how much the recipient is getting, and what you're paying for it. Is OFX better than Wise? OFX is a much better option than using a bank for a wire transfer, but there are still some downsides when compared to Wise. With OFX, you have to transfer at least $1,000 and they charge a markup on the exchange rate, which could put less money in your recipient's account. By the way, if you would like to get a Wise account, make sure to use my link down in the description. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.